Good morning, everyone. My name is Marta Kowalczyk, and today we would like to share with you how to use MyOpenMath platform for general chemistry homework assignments.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kevin Mark, and Professor Marta and I teach chemistry, part of the chemistry faculty in the Natural Science Department at LaGuardia Community College. And we're going to spend about 10 minutes just telling you our journey using MyOpenMath. So what is MyOpenMath? We can talk about it ad nauseum. Hopefully we get invited for a part 2 or a part 3. But we're going to tell you how to get started as an instructor, some of the challenges that we encountered, and of course, with the challenges came successes.
So what's MyOpenMath? MyOpenMath is a free open source online course management system for many fields such as physics and math. Primary role is to create and implement online homework and assessments. You could also use it to provide a room for self-study opportunities for your students. There is a support available for faculty through faculty forum and training videos.
So there are many advantages, as we alluded to earlier. It's free. There's also a community for MyOpenMath people, so you can also ask them questions anytime. You can connect your questions to OER material, textbook material, resources such as Wiki and YouTube to help students if they're having trouble with the problems. If you're inundated with grading, as most of us are, you can actually set it up to auto grade. You can randomize questions, set up exams. You can also move MyOpenMath to Blackboard, or they can do their Blackboard work and MyOpenMath homework as well. And for those of you not in STEM, you can also apply MyOpenMath to your courses such as English or business as well. Next. This is the first screen you'll see when you Google MyOpenMath. So you set up an instructor account, put in your details. It takes a couple of days, 2 or 3 days. And once you get access, you're ready to roll.
Once you have your instructor account, what you see on the upper left side space for course you're teaching, and right below there's a button that says add new course. You can start it from scratch. You can copy a template or promoted course. Right now, the available list of templates are for physics, astronomy, statistics, and math for liberal arts, and many others. You can also copy a course from your colleague course. If you choose a template that's already available, you could use different levels of your course. Is it just introductory or more advanced? Is it only for assessment, or are you looking for textbook sources or video listings? If you're looking for in terms of assessments for online homework, you can find 2 templates for AP Chemistry and Lumen Learning Chemistry for majors. If you decided to create your own, or if you want to modify what you have, what you see is in your course, there is a button that says add an item. The item that you can add could be a folder, and within the folder you can store website links, some other text for students, or quizzes. You can add links to external resources. You can create a homework quizzes or exams like Professor Kevin mentioned earlier. If you are a professor for non-STEM classes, you can create a discussion forums or space for collaborative text editing. If you choose to add questions for your assignments, you can use a question bank. The way I usually do it is in the search button, I put the keywords of the questions I'm interested in, and you have a list of questions below. And once you select the questions, you can add that question to your assignment. Sometimes in those question lists, you will see additional icon Some of the questions has already video help implemented or have other help resources available assigned for that particular question.
So here we have two examples of chemistry questions, a numerical question on the left. And the thing I wanted to highlight here, as previously shown, there are many tools that are available. But here, if students had trouble answering this question, they would click on the purple video to watch a video, to get help, to get an introduction about significant figures in this particular question. The second question on the right, we use a textbook, OER textbook Chemistry 2E. And here in blue, we would ask students to click on the particular section, 9.1. So they would actually read that section beforehand to help them answer the question. So if you have a particular area you want to highlight in your class through the textbook, you can send them through there before answering the question. Next.
If you have any difficulties implementing questions that you have, once you log into your account, there's a faculty forum available for you. You can find whether your questions already posted, and you can search the history. You may have that your questions was already being answered. If your question is not answered, you can post the question and you should get the response usually very quickly, less than 24 hours. There's also My Open Math documentation website that has all lists of whatever you need. You could also search through that website. And YouTube videos that include a lot of training materials for My Open Math instructors.
So whenever you start something new, there's obviously challenges that we encounter. One of the big things is we needed to have a basic knowledge of HTML coding. To circumvent that, what we're able to do is to go online and go to the My Open Math forum and actually use questions that were already created. And from there, we bring them over to our section and we can actually trial and error and change things to see how that comes about. So there's a forum. You're not alone. There's always help if you need for the coding.
The second challenge that we have is that a lot of questions did not provide a hint or feedback. Students who already use commercial platform, commercial online homework assignments are get used to animated feedback and hints that are provided to students. So we try to mimic that, and to questions that are already available in Question Bank or our own questions, we add our own hints and other external resources that help students to answer the question correctly. Another challenge that we had was that there's no student support. My Open Math is a free platform. And so what we did, we assigned faculty that helps students or other instructors with any technical difficulties they might have when dealing with My Open Math.
So with the challenges and solutions, obviously comes the successes. So we wanted to share a couple or a few. Luckily, we were able to get funded through the City University of New York, small grant. We use that money to set aside time for us to work, to do workshops, to share this information with other chemistry faculty and adjunct faculty as well. So as we said, point two, after we piloted it with a small cohort, they were able to give us feedback and we were able to troubleshoot some of the questions, and we were able to bring it to fruition to the rest of the General Chem 1 sections the next semester.
So overall, you could say there are savings about $44 per student per semester for General Chemistry 1 course. And since this work is being part of the grant, our department also try to implement open educational resources in biology, physics, and chemistry. The OER that's been new implemented includes textbook, lab manual, and online homework assignments. So overall reductions of student expenses were more than $230,000 per last academic year for about 80 sections and 8 courses. Thank you for your attention. Hope you find this video useful. And if you have any more questions, you're welcome to email us.
Thank you very much, everyone.